I'm tired of people coming online and screaming that they've not been able to get a job and things are so difficult and that the dream is dead. With the way things are going in the world, what dream are you having in 2025? Also, why are you projecting? Make it make sense to me. Just so that you are not among the people that are coming online and screaming that the dream is dead and coming online and screaming that things are hard and you're not able to get a job in a few months, in so and so months of being abroad. In this video, I'll be explaining why you are not getting that job as an immigrant. First of all, you are not as prepared as you are meant to be. Now, you want to get that dream job of yours. What efforts have you made to actually make that possible? Have you done your research to understand like what is expected of that role you want to get into? What sort of trainings have you attended? Have you gotten certified? Have you learned all the tools and the skills required to be a success in that role? How prepared are you for that role? Right now in 2025, having a master's degree, having a PhD degree is not enough to secure you a job. You have to put in the effort to improve yourself in such a way that is tailored to the job that you're looking for. For example, in my case, I read business analytics. Whatever they taught in my master's degree was just things like Python, SPSS, all those very, very technical things. Those things did not relate to the actual work that a business analyst does. But me taking that extra step, the extra learning, extra certification, learning extra tools like the relevant ones is what has positioned me properly for the job market. So just having a BSc or having a master's degree or a PhD cannot necessarily secure you the job that you want to get if you don't put in the extra effort that is tailored to the job that you're looking for. So I would ask you this question again. How prepared are you for the job market? Number two, you're not putting out quality applications. Now I hear a lot of people saying, oh, I've put out more than 100 applications. In this month, I put out 300 applications, or I put out 300 applications per week. Ha! If you're actually putting in the time to make sure that you are optimizing your CV and tailoring it to every single job that you apply for, there is no way you can meet up 300 applications in a week. If you are actually taking your time to ensure that your application is very packaged, ready to go, there is no way you can actually put out 300 applications in a week. It's almost impossible to actually even achieve 100 applications in a week. Let's be realistic over here. Right now, the quality of every application you put out really, really matters. It really, really matters. Are you ensuring that the ATS score of your CV is high enough? Are you ensuring that you're actually creating cover letters for every application you put out? Are you taking your time to tailor your CV to every application? Not every job application has the same requirements. Even if they have the same job title, the requirements might be different. Are you taking your time to make sure that you are making your application a quality one? There is no way, and I say it again, there is no way that if you are prioritizing quality over quantity, that you would actually achieve 300 applications in a week or even 100 applications in a week. Especially if you have a 9 to 5. Like, let's be realistic. You don't want to use one CV for every application. No. You don't want to not actually put in a cover letter for every application. No, you want to take your time to ensure that you are actually putting in the application in the best way possible. I did a video about how to apply for a job and I'll put the link up here. So if you would want to see how I would approach every job application and package my CV and cover letter quickly, click on the link above so that you can watch this video. Applying for a job is a full-time job and you need to commit to it in the right way to get good results. Number three, you've decided that you don't want to trust the process. Like, think about it. You literally just left home, like a whole new country, and moved into a different country. And the expectations are so high for someone that has never been there, for someone that didn't even school in that country, for someone that your background did not come from that country. What sort of expectations do you have? Like, you are in a process. The process might be long, but you will get there. You need to be patient enough and trust the process. Is it going to be hard? Maybe a little bit. It might be hard for you to get that job. But is it impossible? No, it's not. As long as you are consistently looking for that job and you are determined to get that job no matter what happens. You will eventually get there, but you need to learn to trust the process. If you're even in some regulated professions, like let's say nursing, you're a medical doctor, it takes time to actually write all those exams to get to the point where it's like you are now even eligible to actually start looking for the job that you want. If you grew up in that country, that process might have been shortened, but you didn't. You need to understand that it will take some time, or it might take some time to get there. Do some people get there a bit quickly? Yes, they do. But the fact that you've not gotten there yet does not mean you will not get there. Trust the process. Even before you go to that country that you are in right now, it took a whole process. Sometimes you might have to write IELTS. You might have to evaluate your documents. You have to go for visa interview. You have to wait for your passport to come. Like, it's a whole process. Now I understand that it's exhausting to wait, but you need to try. You need to trust the process. When you configure your mind and tell yourself that I'm in a process that will come to an end soon, it will help you deal with that waiting phase a bit better. But when it's like you're expecting things now, that is what breeds that disappointment. So, like I said, trust the process. Number 4, you are not as resourceful as you ought to be. So now you want to get that dream job. You're spending your time to put in as much application that you can put out. You're just doing your best to give yourself a good chance of getting that job right. In the meantime, while you're waiting for that job, what is it that you can actually do that can contribute to your passion? Why I'm separating these two things is that sometimes we are moved to do jobs to get money, not necessarily because it's our passion. Like, it's possible that I want to be a business analyst today. That does not necessarily mean that it's my passion. It might just be that, oh, I actually enjoy being a business analyst, but that does not necessarily mean that that is my passion. My passion could be that, oh, I love to sing, or I make dresses, or I make hairs, or I do something. What are you now doing that contributes to that passion of yours? Where does your strength actually lie? Are you exploring that side of things? Are you taking out time to do those things little by little? The reason I'm saying it is that sometimes your gift might make way for you. While you're actually waiting to achieve those things that you want to achieve, get that dream job in quotes, what if at the end of the day, your gift gives you that breakthrough that you need? What exactly are you doing little by little to contribute to that passion of yours, to that side hustle, to that side thing that you're doing? It might sound like it's a lot because, like I said, applying for a job is a full-time job. However, you need to try your best. If you want to be great in life, you need to be willing to put in the work to be great in life. It might be hard at first, but when you get the result you want to get, the effort you were putting in at first would actually pay off in such a way that you can put in lesser effort and generate more results. It might be so difficult, yes, applying for a job and feeding into whatever it is that you like to do that brings you happiness, that gives you strength, but you never really know if that is what would actually give you that breakthrough that you need, that breakthrough that you desire. And maybe that is what would even give you that happy life and comfortable life that you really want. So get resourceful today. Put in the work today. Try your best. Is it hard? Hell yes. It's hard. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I'm not even going to try to even make it sound sweet. It's hard, but it's all part of the drill that needs to be done. So what are you doing about it today? Number 5, you are probably relating with the wrong community. When you come to a new country, the quality of people that you meet really matter. It really matter. There are people that are so terrible, that things have turned out so bad for them, that all they do is project. And they will tell you that things will not work out for you. In fact, they will try to discourage you. When you're actually putting in the work, they will make it look like you are wasting your time. And you shouldn't even put in the amount of work that you are putting in, because the vast majority always ends up in this type of way, or everybody ends up doing this kind of job. You don't need those people in your life. If you have those people around you, you need to learn to cut them off. No one sees your vision as much as you see it. No one will understand your vision the way you understand it. Now, they now take that, right? Take it, the fact that nobody understands it, you now take it to the wrong person. Person is going to throw it in the mud. And even if the person does not even say, oh my God, what you're saying does not make sense, just judging by the person's physical appearance, like the body language, the demeanor, like the way the person reacts, it can also discourage you. Who are the people that are around you? Are they people that lift you up, or are they people that put you down? Are they people that will encourage you to go, or are they people that will kill your dreams? Are they people that have the information that will get you to your destination? Come on. What? For real though, are there people that will get you that information to get you to your destination? Or are there people that are ignorant to the point that they have nothing to offer to you? Think about it. Are there people that are relentless? Are there people that would chase their dreams to the very end or have big dreams? Or are there people that are comfortable being where they are and they want you to be comfortable where you are? You don't need those people around you. Wash your hands off them. Cut them off. Listening to them might probably be the reason why you're not getting the job you want to get. Cut that person off and find the right circle that would lift you up. Finally, you're not being patient enough. If you're being consistent and you're actually chasing that one thing, even if it might seem that it's taking a lot of time, you would get there. The journey of being an immigrant is a long game. If you actually have dreams and things that you want to achieve, you have to be willing to be patient. Patience is come rain, come sunshine, you are still there trying to get what you want to get. The journey is not easy. The journey is not for the weak and faint hearted. If you are faint hearted and you're weak, you would easily get discouraged. Your determination would slowly go down the drain. Your resilience out the window. You need to understand that you are in a process that will come to an end. These things, they don't just happen overnight. You need to be willing to put in the work. The fact that you left one country and went into another country, it does not mean that that country is a bed of roses. It is not easy anywhere. At this point, what I tell people is the world is going through something. Pick your bag and stick to it. Every country has something. It is not, you're not walking into a gold mine. You're not walking to somewhere that where when you just go, things will just happen quickly. If it does happen for you quickly, well done. You did amazing. You've done amazing. But if it hasn't, you need to understand that every country has their own different challenges. Even if you left your country because your country is bad, doesn't mean that where you're going to is heaven. It also has its own challenges, and you need to be willing to accept those challenges and deal with it. You are in a process. Be patient. You would get to where you want to get to. You will get there. Just be a bit patient and trust the process. Guys, we've come to the end of this video. If you loved this content, like loved it, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, share, and comment. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Number four.